Hey guys, I'm back. My camera battery died, so I had to recharge it. I'm not even sure where I left off, but like I was saying, so basically there is a disconnect between them. They may currently be separated right now. There is a lot of love still between them, but there's definitely a sadness and a disconnect between them. There's some repressed emotion, some blocked emotion, some unrequited love. There's definitely a lack of emotion here. Definitely a change in emotion. A lot of sadness, pain. And with this Ace of Pentacles here, this is a solid new beginning. I want to clarify and see what that's about. Spirit, what is the Ace of Pentacles for Remy Ma and how she feels about Papoose? Why the Ace of Pentacles for Remy Ma and how she feels about Pat? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone that's very hasty in decisions. Could be greedy. Can be greedy. A person that, how I read this card in the reverse, this is someone who makes moves regardless of the consequences. Regardless of what anyone thinks or what anyone feels. Why Knight of Pentacles in the reverse for how Remy feels about Pat, Spirit? Okay, this is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, which talks about coming in from out of the cold. Now, this could be financially or emotionally. This talks about making up if you've had a falling out, or if you've been shut out from someone, or you're not speaking to someone. And it also talks about improving your finances. You were like in the negative or in the cold financially, but now you're getting back on your feet. So there may be an opportunity here that Remy feels like, regardless of the consequences, regardless of how Papoose feels about it, regardless of the emotional toll that it may put on our relationship or the strain it may put on our relationship, I'm going to do it regardless. That's what I'm picking up here. There's some type of business move or business deal that's going to bring big money, and I feel like that decision and that deal is taking a toll on their relationship. It's making them, that's why their emotions is like changing with each other, and that's why the Ace of Cups in the reverse is here. And there's a disconnect with the Two of Cups in the reverse. There's, whatever this is, Papoose doesn't like this business opportunity or this business deal. Something about it that I think he doesn't like. But it's going to bring in a lot of income. It's going to help build them financially, or build Remy up financially. And she's at a point where, like, she's going to do what she wants to do, regardless of the issues that it may cause. Why the Two of Swords in the reverse to the Hangman in the reverse for how Remy feels about Pat? Knight of Swords in the reverse, which talks about missed opportunities. This is an out of control energy, a reckless energy. The Knight of Swords in reverse could be a very verbally abusive person, because this person doesn't have a filter. They just say whatever they feel. They can be very hurtful, very rude, very tactless, very ruthless. This person can be chaotic, all over the place. Why Knight of Swords in the reverse? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a very selfish energy. Very self-centered. Does things for their own selfish gain. They do what they want to do. If it benefits them and they want to do it, they're going to do it regardless. It's all about them. It's their world. You just live in it. So this came out for how he felt about Remy. He feels like she's selfish. She does what she wants to do. She's self-centered. Like, she wants things her way. That's the energy. With this Two of Swords in the reverse to the Hangman, she feels like she's clear on a decision. She has the information and she's been enlightened. And this is in regards to an opportunity. She doesn't want to miss an opportunity with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Or she may feel like she has missed opportunities by not going for what she wanted. Because the Knight of Swords is someone who's very direct. They know what they want, they go for it, and it is what it is. So, in the reverse, it talks about a missed opportunity. You let things hold you back. You didn't go for what you wanted to go for. It's like an in and out energy, lack of direction. So, I think Remy feels like in the past, she didn't go for certain things that she wanted. And it's like she's in a position now, it's like, I'm making decisions for myself. And there's some decision that she's making, and she's being very selfish about it. Because like in the past, she has missed opportunities by not going after them. So it might come off as selfish, but she feels like that's what she wants to do. So this decision could be something that Papoose has an issue with. And with this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse over here in this spread, it's like she feels like, oh well. Oh well. That's why I was saying, I feel like Remy is in this Emperor energy. Very controlling, very structured, very authoritative energy. And we have the King of Swords here, which would represent Papoose. So she feels like, yeah, Pap is mad at her. Pap is mad at her as well. He's being cold to her as well. Not really cold in like a mean way, but just like quiet. I don't see Papoose being real mean and spiteful. I think he's just real quiet, doing a lot of thinking. Because the King of Swords is very analytical, very head over heart, very intelligent, very structured. What's the King of Swords, Spirit, for how Remy feels about Papoose? Why King of Swords, Spirit, for how Remy Ma feels about Papoose? We have the Hierophant. This talks about their commitment and their marriage. And we have the Ten of Swords, which talks about backstabbing, pain, betrayal, an ending, a bad ending. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So everything that's going on now is definitely affecting their work relationship, because they do work together. They have like business together. So it's definitely affecting that, or it's going to affect that. And with this Hierophant to the Ten of Swords, she feels like Papoose thinks she stabbed him in the back. She betrayed him. She hurt him. She's the one bringing turmoil to their marriage. Why Ten of Swords here for how Remy feels about Papoose? She could possibly feel like it's over, because that's the card of ending too. This is the Ten of Swords, Spirit. Why does Remy feel the Ten of Swords for Papoose? Nine of Wands. This is a card of resilience. This is a card of you're tired, you're weary, you're battered, you're bruised, but you're not giving up. You still have that will to fight. You may have gone through a lot, you may be tired, but you still have the fight in you. This is the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands, and it's all about resilience and perseverance. It's all about strength. Being the last man standing, you know. So, but also being guarded. Can talk about being guarded also. Why Nine of Wands for how Remy Ma feels about Papoose, Spirit? We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Three of Wands in the reverse. So the Three of Wands in the reverse is like no longer waiting. It could talk about feeling like it's something even worth the wait. It can talk about unrealistic plans, arrogance, something that you waited on not coming through, lack of foresight, lack of planning. And this Eight of Cups in the reverse talks about fear of moving on, or not wanting to move on, wanting to stay, still having love, not wanting to move on, not wanting to walk away. It can also talk about stagnation. Why Eight of Cups in the reverse, Spirit, for how Remy Ma feels about Papoose. King of Wands. That would be Pep. So Remy still looks at Papoose as a great husband, a great leader, a great father. She still looks at him like that. It's like it's like she wants to leave, but she doesn't want to leave. And it's like with the Three of Wands reversed, it's like, is it worth me leaving? That energy was up top also, because she knows that it doesn't really get any better than him. But it's like, how this is giving, I want my cake and eat it too. That's exactly what this is giving. Like, I want to be married, but I want my space. I want to be a wife. I want to have a good husband, but I also like the bad boy that makes me feel like it's the thrill of the chase. Like, that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving here. Now, if you compare this reading to how Pat feels about her, his was very straightforward. This reading was hard to read. It was like all over the place. Remy's energy is strange. Like, she has a real strange energy. I feel like Remy should have went to counseling when she came home. I don't know if she did, but it doesn't feel like she did. And I feel like Remy is still figuring out Remy. That's what it feels like. It feels like she doesn't even know herself, really. Nor does she probably have time to really deal with her issues and deal with herself, because she came home and jumped right back into business. Jumped right back out there, started working, being busy, hustling, trying to get back on her feet. So it's like she didn't even really have time to get to know herself as Remy that's free. Then she jumped into being a wife. Now, they were married while she was in jail, but it's different when it's just you. She had to come home to cooking, cleaning for an entire family, for his children, him. When she was in jail, all she had to do was worry about her. It's a whole different life when you come home and jump back into working and business, and having a baby. So it's a lot. And I don't think she had the time to really figure out who she was, or what she wanted to do, or where she wanted to be. It's like, it's kind of given she owed Papoose the life that she gave him, because he waited around. So it's like, it's only right for me to do right by him and give him a baby, give him a marriage, be this doting woman. But I think after a while, it's like, I'm just not in that. She felt like, I'm just not in that place. Like, I need time for Remy. So that's what it's feeling like here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This is an unhappy home or family life, dysfunctional family, broken home, lack of emotional stability or security. So there's definitely a disconnect or a separation here. Something is going on in their marriage. Yeah, right now, yeah. I don't know, guys. Something is there's definitely tension. I don't know if they're officially separated, or if he's moved out of their home, but there's definitely like separation vibes here. What will be the outcome for Remy Ma and Papoose's marriage, Spirit? We have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords landed on my hand in the upright. So I'm going to take it in the upright. So, Clarify the Six of Swords, Spirit, for the outcome of Remy and Pat's marriage. We have the Sun in the reverse. So the Seven of Cups, which talks about sadness, depression. The Seven of Cups talks about confusion, options, being overwhelmed. It can also talk about being impressed by shiny things, so much so to the effect that it's clouding your judgment. What's the Seven of Cups, Spirit, for the outcome of Remy and Pat? Why Seven of Cups for Remy and Pat Poos's outcome? Why Seven of Cups, Spirit? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Balance. Why Two of Pentacles in the reverse for Remy and Pat's marriage, Spirit? Five of Wands. Conflict and competition. Ten of Cups in the reverse. A disconnect in a family or marriage. Bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, which is literally my City Girl card. Honestly, I think for right now they're going to stay married, but it's going to mainly be about finances. Like, they're going to stay married because it's better financially for them. But I feel like they'll probably be separated but still work together. Like, he may not live in the house, but when it's time for like an event like a BET Awards or MTV Awards, they'll show up together and try to put on like a brave face, because people are so on that black love image that they have. People love them together. It's good for their brand. So I feel like we'll see them stay together, but it's really about the finances. But after a while, it's going to become too much. There's a lot of confusion here, a lot of unhappiness here, a lot of fighting and conflict here. And I think after a while, we will see them separate. Just not right this moment, but I feel like we will see them separate eventually. Now, energy is fluid, things can change, but for right now, that's what I see. I just see them staying together because it's good for their brand. It works for them. It makes them money. People love them together. The whole black love imagery, people love, people support it. But I think after a while, they're not going to be able to save face. It's going to become too much. They're going to get tired of wearing this mask like everything is good and it's not. And they're going to eventually agree to just separate because it's too much. But I don't think that will happen right now. But I do see it happening eventually. Hopefully it changes and they get it together, but that's what I see as of right now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that chaotic reading. If you did, please hit that like button and that subscribe button and comment down below and let me know what you think about this. This is crazy. I really don't even know what to say. But I can't say I'm surprised because I picked up this energy from Remy before with the readings that I've done. And it's just crazy. If they do separate, I hope he doesn't turn into a bad guy where he starts to be like how these other guys are, cheating all the time and not caring. I hope he stays his loving, sweet, doting self, because somebody will appreciate that. There's still good women out here. It's hard. They're hard to find, but they're out here. Just like it's hard to find good men. So I hope he just stays the same. Doesn't let this change him. And I wish Pat Poos the best. I really do. So guys, that is your reading on how Remy Ma feels about Pat Poos. I want to do a part 3 to see how Remy feels about Easy the Block Captain. So stay tuned for that. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on your post notification bell so you do not miss any of my uploads. So stay tuned and I'll be back with part 3. Later.